Welcome to Ancient Dungeon VR, a roguelike dungeon crawler with lots of intricate complexities and things to discover. However, the game does have a good amount of difficulty and can cause the first handful of runs to end in defeat. In this series of guides, I plan to give general pointers to aid newer players in their quest to traverse the dungeon. So without further ado, let's get started with the first episode. In this guide, I'm going to discuss basic player stats, along with what they do, and the current weapon combos that are in the game as of January 13th, 2023. In future updates, there may be more weapon combos, and they will not be covered in this video. In terms of statistics, the player always has a base stat line that varies only slightly based on which weapon combination is selected. Those specific stats will be discussed in the weapon section just after this one, but let's get started with the unchanging stats. Health is the amount of damage the player character can take before they die. Each hit in an initial dungeon delve inflicts half a heart of damage. In every subsequent New Game Plus, the damage taken increases by half a heart each New Game Plus until you reach New Game Plus 3, where it is an instant kill upon hit. This means in your initial run you can take a total of 6 hits. Health can be regenerated through food items with potatoes, apples, and dragon fruit, healing half a heart, 1 heart, and 3 hearts respectively. The player, through certain relics, may gain what's called protection, which is an additional heart that cannot be regenerated and takes the damage before the player health. Protection is differentiated by health by being white in color compared to the hearts and base health's red. Next up is evasion. Evasion is the percent chance a damage dealing hit does absolutely nothing and is ignored. Evasion always starts out at 0 and must be upgraded through items. Evasion cannot drop below 0. Luck is about what you think it is. Luck increases the amount and quality of item and relic spawns, or increases the base chance that a good effect will happen on something like the Gambler's Mark. Unlike evasion, luck can have a negative number that hurts the player's drops and, well, luck. Discount is the percentage that the merchant will discount his items for sale. Like luck, this can go negative and he will price gouge you. Don't destroy his room or attack him and the discount won't drop. Finding discount cards and buying items will increase your discount and help you purchase more items. Typically, the shopkeep will spawn near the boss door, so don't go in swords a-blazing into every room. Your critical chance. While this number does start over 0, it cannot drop below the base value, with the small exception of items like 3-card Monty dropping it. Critical hits are indicated by a white damage number and deal double damage. Many items and marks influence your critical chance, such as the Berserker's Mark or the Broken Shield. There are ways to upgrade your base player, and one will be discussed in the weapons chapter. The other is the Insight upgrade tree. From spawn next to the scribe on the left side, when walking toward him, is a blue skill tree. At each dungeon delve, regardless of success or failure, they can give insight points for discoveries. These insight points unlock new things to discover in the dungeon. As a recommendation, take the secret room upgrade first. Secret rooms often hold items and can help you power up considerably to have stronger runs. Now we're to the weapon combinations. The base starting combo is the Mercenary's Armament, or the sword and the throwing knife. The sword is the primary weapon and can be toggled by hitting the top button on your dominant hand. If you have a mark, that is activated by the bottom button of your dominant hand. If you're a lefty, you may change your dominant hand in the main menu under Settings. The knife is the secondary and is a ranged throwable. The sword is your best close range option. It does more damage and can knock back smaller enemies from you in a pinch, which is very helpful against slimes and large bats. The sword also functions as your shield and can block projectiles, such as the poison plants or the arrow traps. Swinging at enemy projectiles may shoot them back at the thrower. The dagger is the best option when you have space on the enemy. To use the dagger, simply hold the trigger on either hand. Release the trigger while moving your arm to throw the dagger. While it deals less damage, it is very fast and can eliminate low health enemies from outside of aggro distance with a well-placed throw. Enemies too high up to strike may need this as an option. Cautious play with the dagger should be favored for new players wanting to make a deep run. With a little practice, you'll find that you are more and more accurate. You're able to hold both the sword and the knife at the same time by using both hands. Striking with both at the same time can give a big damage boost on a tough enemy. Now, I will give a quick spoiler alert before we move on that the second weapon must be unlocked, and if you'd like to discover this yourself, please skip ahead to the timestamp that I have marked below. I'll give you a few seconds to pause or skip. Okay, if you're still here, then welcome to the section where we talk about the crossbow and the dagger. This weapon is unlocked after enough hidden journal pages are collected in the dungeon. This weapon setup is a bit different, as the primary weapon is the ranged option instead of the melee option. The crossbow is a powerful ranged weapon from the start, but is much slower than the dagger. The crossbow bolt is also solo, so when you fire the bolt, you have to wait for it to return. When it does return, you must draw the crossbow bolt back to fire again. The further the bolt flies from you when shot, the longer it takes to return to your crossbow. The dagger is equipped in the same way as the throwing knife by holding the trigger of either hand. It functions very similarly to the sword, but is smaller. And again, if you don't want to be spoiled, if you have not completed a run, this is probably the end of the video for you. And if that's the case, please subscribe and I hope you enjoy. If you don't mind being spoiled or you have completed a run, I'm now going to talk about the last section. Okay, so for those of you who are still here, the weapon upgrades. Every time you draw blood from the beast, making a complete run, and escape, you can use it to get upgrades. For the start, I'm going to list the best one for each weapon. For the sword and throwing knife, the mercenary's armament, I recommend the double-edged upgrade. This makes the dagger more forgiving and enables you to overshoot on purpose in order to drag the knife back to your hand and deal damage from behind the enemy. This is very helpful against some of your low health plants or bats if you miss. For the crossbow, please get the tethered bolt. It's the cheapest upgrade and it is incredibly good. The faster bolt means you get to shoot more, which means you simply deal more damage. And that's it for the introductory guide. Subsequent guides will be linked in the description as they release and will be organized by dungeon level. With that being said, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a wonderful day.